We're back. Welcome to another meaningful moment. Today's focus, do something about that. I once read about a young man whose mother suffered severely from a hearing defect. In fact, she was classified among the hearing impaired. Additionally, he lost two of his brothers to the then dreaded disease of tuberculosis. One would think that this was enough to cause him to become cynical or have an anti-positive view on life, but such was not the case. To save his life as the last remaining child, his parents decided to move to Canada. During his stay there, this young man became interested in the work and studies of the German physicist Hermann von Helmholtz. His fascination with the studies overpowered his inability to read German. He uniquely figured out ways to understand the assimilation of electrical tuning forks and resonators to produce sounds. Now, without sufficient training in German, this young man misinterpreted the theory that he was studying and believed without a doubt that he could actually transmit sound over a wire. This mistake caused him to be celebrated as an amazing inventor. Do something about that. Later, while being interviewed for his amazing accomplishment, he admitted that it was his erroneous interpretation that gave him confidence, while admitting that if he could have read German, his conclusions would not only have been different, but he would have never begun his experiment with electricity. This young man went on to invent several important devices, including a precursor to the iron lung to help polio patients in the 1950s. It is also reported that this apparatus was invented partly in an attempt to assist his child who suffered with respiratory issues. He was determined to do something about that. The individual in today's story is none other than Alexander Graham Bell, known as the inventor of the telephone. It was his hard work, his determination, and his persistence that enabled him to change our world. Why not consider adapting the mindset of Alexander Graham Bell and allowing the challenges of life to inspire you to do something about that issue? Diligent hands will rule, but laziness ends in forced labor, my friends. Do something about that.